Hi, just a quick word today about the latest video. It's a new saddle for Farouk. It's all very exciting. It's all come via the internet. I've gone for Wintec again because they are brilliant saddles, absolutely brilliant. They're lightweight, easy to keep clean, and they come in a variety of sizes and styles. I have gone for an endurance saddle, as you might expect, because of the amount of riding I do outside of the menage. I do quite a lot of endurance riding, of course not this year with having the coronavirus shutdown, we are still luckily able to go out and ride, keeping social distances, etc. Not allowed to go too far, only a local area. The government have said you're allowed to go in the car. They don't talk about horse boxes, of course, because there's not many people go out with their horse boxes, but you're allowed to go out as long as your exercise is for a lot longer than the travelling time, which is quite fair, I think. It wouldn't be fair if I went from here to Wales, for instance, which is probably about 4 or 5 hours, but just going half an hour down the road's no problem. So, as I was saying, I've gone for a Wintec. You may remember, those who've been with me for some years, that I went to WOW, because my husband bought me a WOW saddle for Apollo, but that didn't work out at all well. The company is extremely difficult to deal with. They're very money orientated. They don't care about service or anything like that. And you may remember that I had an email from the fitter when I asked if it's all right to film, and he said, well, it's all right to film after I've done the fitting. He said, because the WOW saddles are so intricate to fit. Yeah, they are, and they're difficult. They're a difficult saddle. They are modular, which sounds good in theory, but in practice not very good. So I'm pleased to say I've gone for a new saddle, and I'm just about to try it on him. It's an endurance saddle, but it's a bit similar in some ways to a dressage saddle. Longer flaps than your general purpose, which he has now. It's got a knee roll which you can alter, which gives you more stability. And it's quite a bit more than the general purpose saddle, but it does have the leather girth straps, which was one little thing I didn't like about the Wintec. I know I could have replaced them, but it wasn't really worth replacing them, as I knew this wasn't his forever saddle. This was his first saddle, and as you know, they fill out and change and muscle up, and he has done. It looks really good now, I think, with the work he's doing. So I'm going to go out now and show you the saddle and the girth. I hope it all fits. I haven't tried it yet, so you'll see it at the same time as me, whether it's whether I've made a poor choice or not. But I've measured him, and I've measured his withers have grown. He's got more wither now, so we have gone for a slightly taller gullet, whereas before it was a little bit wider because he hadn't got so much wither. So I think it's going to really suit him. All fingers crossed here anyway. So come along out and let's have a look. Boy, aren't you? Good boy. I've bought another numner to go with this saddle because of this flap being that bit longer than a GP. I've gone for a dressage numner. You can see there. This numner I bought because it also has high wither. A high wither built sort of into the numner itself, because it's very important not to let the numner or saddle pad for my American viewers, but it's very important for the numner not to sit down onto the wither, as that does cause discomfort. So we'll see if this actually fits in. This has just arrived today, hence coming out today to do this. A bit of plastic. So this is the new girth. I have not gone for a leather girth because they're quite difficult to, well, not difficult to clean, but they need a lot more cleaning being leather than a synthetic. So I've gone for the synthetic because we do a lot of work going through rivers and streams and mud. But he's all right with mud now. Anyway, I'm going to try it now. Because everything's so new, it's not very flexible. Go on. Over. Come on, because everybody wants to see whether it's going to fit you or not. It's a sort of, the whole saddle is kind of suede. It's not suede, it's synthetic, but that's how it feels. It feels like suede, which I've found is quite grippy. It helps you to stay in the saddle. If they have a little spook, it gives you more stability, I feel, than a smooth leather surface. This is the knee roll, as you can see. Hopefully, if you have a little spook, my leg hits that, keeps me on. Yeah, so let's see if this. I have measured the girth, what I wanted, but I think it's going to be too big just looking at this now, even though I measured. So ideally, that's where I measured it to, but I don't think it's... Over. It's going to be too big because that isn't, that's going to then take that up under this. Oh dear. I'll have to sit on it and see, but that's going to be too big. You can just see now that's too big. That's a 32-inch dressage girth, and no, it's way too big, even though I measured it. Good news is I like the girth. Bad news is it's too long.
Today the third girth we ordered arrived, and this one, it does fit, it is the right size, so it's finally married up now, and Farouk seems pretty calm under it, and Tara will be riding Farouk in the manege, see how she likes the new saddle for the first time. Yeah, there Farouk, yes, it's a nice new saddle they made, yes.
Right. Head down. Come on, head down. Back then, back. Good boy. And head down. Head down. Come on, head down.
Nothing around here happens without our Eagles having a look.
Maybe one if I sit on it. Come on. Mikey, don't you eating that? The next thing is, can I I reach the girth. Yes, the answer to that is yes, I can. The leather is so stiff. I'm having a job to get them down the little keepers. And the keepers moved up to the top, which we didn't want. You see that little keeper? It needs to just go a bit further down. Good boy. Well, feels very different, this saddle, because of having these pronounced knee rolls. I don't know if that's the right word. Really, it makes you feel quite secure because it sort of stops your leg going forward. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Never had anything like this. Never ridden in a saddle at all like this. Just warming him up because he's only just come out of the stable, so we're not doing anything but walk at the moment. Just getting a bit of something in. Getting the leg yielded. Come on, watch what you're doing. Good boy. Come on. Bottom. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Nice tight circle now. Head down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. And bigger circle. Good boy. Bigger circle. Bigger circle. Down you go. Head down now. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Go around a bit. That's a bit straight, that wasn't it? Yes, good boy. Good boy. Over. Over. Good boy. Put down. Come on. Come on. Down. Good. Down. Good boy. Come on, straight. Come on. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to try and take my coat off, but we know our horses dislike that.
Ike, come here.
Ooh. Stand.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy, Farouk.
Good boy. Stand. It's a big test this. Apollo hates me doing this. Stand. Good boy. Stand. Because it's really difficult to get your coat out. Stand. Not easy. Stand. Good boy. Oh, good boy you are. What a good boy you are.
Good boy.
Good
Ike,
boy.
come here.
Good boy. Good boy. I'm deliberately keeping it on loose rein to see how reactive it is. Because if it touches him, it could have me off. So difficult. You wouldn't believe how difficult it is to take your coat off. Good boy. That's very well stood. Very well stood. Now I have to get the other arm out without upsetting you. Stand. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. Steady. Yes, that was a bit frightening, wasn't it? But just come over here and see if we can put it on the gate. Steady. No, steady. Steady.
steady. Yes, I know. It's very frightening having that there, isn't it? Yes, it's very unusual. I've never done this before. And horses are amazingly frightened of you taking your coat off. Apollo was, in a dressage test, was, well, quite scary. Just as scared as he is now. He didn't have me off, though. He didn't rear or buck or anything. Steady.
Well, the coat's off and I'm still on. What'll happen tomorrow? Hope you'll join us. TTFN.